Anyways, that's why Khajiit was in such a bad mood. Sorry to take it out on you. Perhaps you could tell me a little bit about yourself.
Greetings.
So you have this doppelganger, well, doppelganger means looks exactly like you. This doppelganger of yours, is he an Eastmarch?
Yes, he was staying here at the Braidwood Inn. That's why I get nervous when the doors of the inn swing open. None more so than the first time. I thought, how would I introduce myself? Would I even recognize him? How many of us would recognize our own face if we saw it outside the mirror? It was silly in retrospect. With the war, trying to find a Thalmor in Eastmarch is like picking your nose to wipe your bottom. So I decided instead to enjoy the ambiance. I found a table and looked up at the vaulted ceilings. All that space, and the inn still feels cozy. I was curious as to how they light the chandeliers, given how high they are, so I called the innkeeper's wife over to ask her. Yet, before I could say anything, the first words out of Idra's mouth were, "Oh, you're back. Do you want the usual?" I nodded yes, and sheepishly hid my face in my shoulders as she brought a pint of Blackbriar mead and a salmon steak.
So how was it? Good, yes?
Positively sublime. It was, quite frankly, the most scrumptious meal I have ever tasted, and the portions were just right. I felt full, but not sluggish. And the mead, something about the honey they use here, it was brilliant. It was then that I realized my doppelganger and I share more than just a face. I wonder if he too has a deep, inexplicable fear of owls.
Owls? I will say that you are a very positive individual, so, well, of course you enjoyed the meal. You like everything.
That I do, but I like some things more than others, and I have always preferred salmon over any other fish.
So, this doppelganger, was Idra able to tell you his name, yes?
No. Evidently, he came here alone, drank alone, and suffered no company. I wondered if this meant he was sad, lonely, or bitter. Yet, talking with Idra, it seems he was not at all temperamental, save the time he was accosted by my friend. I like to think that he limited his interaction with the locals because he knew war was on the horizon. He understood how much more difficult the fighting would become when your friends are on the other side.
Or maybe he's just grumpy.
You know, we Altmere have selectively bred for centuries in order to maintain a resemblance to our ancestors. In this regard, it is quite accurate to say that many of us do look alike. I am beginning to wonder, however, if there is a point to any of it. What matters is not that we look like the Altmere, but that we act like them.
Yeah.
That is the true bond that links me to my doppelganger.
So, this friend of yours, he met your doppelganger, and that's why you're here, if I recall correctly, from our earlier conversation. And you traveled all this way to meet him. You know, Khajiit can't say anything bad about that. I mean, she came to Skyrim just for adventure. So, you know, it's a good enough reason. She's not going to see anything bad about that. But, say you find this person, then what?
I'd start by asking him about his personal history, see where our paths diverged. If our resemblance is truly as uncanny as my friend proposed, then I'm sure he will be as eager to hear about my life as well.
Don't bet on it. If he isn't?
I confess I hadn't thought that far. I can't envision a scenario where he's not at the very least curious. And given his associations, I imagine he would welcome any friendly face, not to mention a familiar one.
Well, Fairloth, as fascinating as this conversation with you has been, and it has lifted Khajiit's spirits, she will admit. She has business afoot. She has a item to return, and some things to sell, and some shopping to do. She has some spells to locate. So she will bid you farewell, for now, and she will be back looking for Sam, so we will probably speak again.
Till we meet again.
Indeed. Alright, Quadojo. I think we shall make a quick trip to Windhelm, hopefully an uneventful one. I have some things to do. Yeah, it's a nice clear day. Well, mostly. Pretty blue sky. Nice day for a run. Let's race you. Khajiit is out of shape. Did you keep up with me? You did. Khajiit still won, though. Certainly made the trip go quicker. Although Kynes Grove is not really that far. Right. And where am I going? The wrong way, sort of. Sort of the wrong way. Okay, Quadojo. You can wander around and do your own thing if you want, or you can follow Khajiit.
You've stopped. I patiently await your counsel.
Khajiit just gave it. Wander around or follow her. Whichever.
You've stopped. You've stopped. I patiently await your counsel.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
Oh, nice to meet you, Nils. Ah,
Did you use my good hammer?
not me.
No.
Oh, her.
Last turn, I told you to leave my tools alone. You have yours, and I have mine.
Excuse
I
me.
didn't touch it.
Khajiit hates to interrupt,
Hammers don't have legs.
but she has something for you,
Did you look
Owen
behind
Gall.
the forge? I think I saw it there.
Oh, yes. Now that you mention it, I think... sorry about that. Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
A wizard. Zahjira has found Queen Freydis' sword. Da-da-da! It's a thing of beauty, no?
Look at that edge. Still sharp. I'll present this to the Jarl later. As for you, let me show you some smithing techniques.
Ooh. Khajiit thanks you. So, Khajiit has collected a few items.
Take a look.
She will have a quick peek at what you have. A hammerfell bow. Oh, that's nicer than what Khajiit has. Khajiit wants to save her money for spells, so why is that for sale? Khajiit will assume you're just showing it to her because it does not make sense you're selling what Khajiit. Just... oh, nice. Khajiit cannot afford those. They are nice, but no. Oh, lockpick. No, no, she's got enough lockpicks. Oh, the iron ore. It's worth a lot more once it's been smelted, isn't it? Right. Now, browsing, Zahjira has things to sell you.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
Indeed, thank you for the business. And Khajiit has decided to wear a different pair of boots. Alright.
You're here. There's something I'd like to ask you.
Ooh.
A pleasure to see you as well, Naranya. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you still had many associates in the shipping profession. I have a business proposition for any sailors who might want to make a few extra septims.
If that business proposition includes smuggling,
Eh,
get it.
nothing too
My
interesting.
heart goes out to Clan
Finding trouble
Shattershield.
without any
Kin
help from you.
murdered, family
Oh, you're
warhammer
such a wet
stolen.
blanket,
Ooh.
Captain.
There is no
Can't a
fairness
girl
in
have a
all
little
that.
fun from time to time?
Hello. Are you free now? May Khajiit speak with you?
Fruits and vegetables. I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere.
What have you got for
Take a
sale?
look.
Oh. Can Khajiit use those to put out torches? Khajiit is going to buy them. Yes, she will. Yeah, you have quite a selection of items, don't you? Ooh, mammoth tusks are pretty pricey. What will you buy of Zahjira's items? Thank you very much.
Thank you for your custom.
Khajiit feels like she got a little better at things. In amongst doing various things. She does believe she has.
Take home Windhelm's finest and...
In fact, Khajiit, while she was rummaging through her packs, noticed she has gloves. She just might have to enchant those. Yes.
precious produce today.
Once she's finished chopping, and if she finds a place where she can enchant them, she is not going back to Cragwallow Slope. No. You sell food. Khajiit is good on food. We also sell food. And, ooh! Khajiit knows that symbol. Alchemist.
I'll be fine.
Drama.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can...
May our steps move in harmony.
You see, you're not well. Have a seat.
I'll say.
Get you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Khajiit would like to do some business? Perhaps? Yes?
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned so much from him.
Khajiit will keep his temper in mind. Khajiit is curious, however. Why do you work for this fellow, Is he not rather, abrasive?
Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him.
Did you?
He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much.
Khajiit learned more than she expected from Aunt Shirza. She was alchemist too. Mind you, she did try to teach Khajiit, even though Khajiit was not that interested, which Zahjira actually regrets now. Sorry, old fellow. Khajiit is occupied speaking with this other guy? I suppose she needs to speak with you?
I'd better get going.
So you would be Norellian, according to your
Master,
apprentice?
I have a question about infusions of arrowroot.
Damn it, child. Didn't I tell you to gather my notes on submaterial properties?
Yes, and I'm working on it, but I'm also trying to...
When I ask you for something, I expect it to get done.
Yes,
Temper.
Master, I know. I just want to keep up my own projects as well.
You can waste your own time, not mine. An apprentice obeys his master. A good one does, at least.
Not in the best shape.
Yes,
this shop.
Master. I'm sorry. I'll get back to those notes straight away.
Excuse me, Khajiit, would like to do some business?
I'm so close to the answer.
Khajiit may regret asking this, but, what were you arguing about?
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white file, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
Khajiit has a feeling you wouldn't get it even if you did try. You are, well, shall we say, not in the best of health at the moment. But it's like this. Khajiit likes adventure. Well, she's learning to like it more. It was a little bit more adventurous than she planned in the first place, but anyway, that's beside the point. If you tell her where it is, Khajiit could get this thing for you. However, Khajiit just wants to warn you, she does have other things on her commitment list, and it may be a while. So, if that's okay, then Khajiit will get it for you. Eventually.
You would do that?
Yes.
It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here.
West.
Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place.
Khajiit is not.
Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it.
Oh, good.
Please, don't dally.
Oh.
I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
Khajiit understands there is a time limit on this one. If it's just to the west of here, Khajiit's a little confused about direction, but she thinks she's going west, so she will perhaps do this task for you sooner than she had expected. Khajiit is curious why this file is so important to you.
I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries.
Khajiit likes
seeking
libraries.
out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the file. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it.
Did that work?
And now it's within my grasp. But the eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement.
Yeah, they do
For
tend to do
in my
that.
current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it.
Khajiit will do her best to help you out there. She does have a soft spot for elderly alchemists. She will admit. What is this white file, exactly?
A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice.
Was not always
a
icy?
small container, made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said
Throat of the
that
world?
the file will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it.
Oh, nice.
For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art.
Khajiit understands.
To create from nothingness is poetry.
Yes, it is. Khajiit kind of does that when she casts spells, really. So, yes, she understands. Before she attends to that, perhaps we can just do a little business, though?
So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Yes. So, Khajiit would like to get a cure disease, if you have one. Oh, heavens. She will buy one, but, you know, things happen. And she has to get some frost salt. Oh, good heavens. Well, she promised, so she will buy that. And restore mortar and pestle. Could Khajiit do alchemy elsewhere? She will buy one of those. Yes, so she doesn't need a table. Now, does Khajiit have anything that you would wish to buy? Khajiit just thinks she probably sold it elsewhere already. Thank you.
Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file, you fool!
Khajiit is going. Khajiit is going. Say, Khajiit is curious. Did you like her video? Yes? Then please click the thumbs up button. Khajiit thanks you. Brrr.